Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahshua, Bahashem Kakodesh, double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, or the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalia, and I'm from the James Jamaica Kingston. This video is about the prophecy of World War III. Alright, so we have some breaking news. Alright, something has occurred, which is the death of the president of Iran. He has mysteriously perished in a plane accident, helicopter accident, you know. When I read about this news and that he died from a helicopter accident, my mind went to Kobe Bryant, Leo. You know what I'm saying? That's where my mind went to. It all appears very on the nose, right? Like really on the nose. And it's really on the nose in regards to when we look at biblical prophecy, when we look at the prophecy of World War III, right? The scriptures let us know in Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14, the second woe is past, talking about World War II, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So this third woe, which is World War III, is coming quickly. And you have some major players in this World War III prophecy. You have America and her allies, which exists of the European Union and NATO, and they are allied with the state of Israel. Even though they are not officially a part of it, the allies of America and America herself are in fact allied with the state of Israel, right? I brought it out in an article before that they said it themselves, right? Just point blank, that the state of Israel is like an ally to them. So they are all allied, and they are part of World War III, right? The scriptures mention that they'll be going to war, right? And that they'll be going to war against another group of people, which those countries rather, includes Russia and her allies, and Russia's allies includes Iran and Turkey and the so-called African nations. And really, if you could just take a look at BRICS and those nations that fall under it, those are, you know, strong allies of Russia. But in Ezekiel chapter 38, it does talk specifically about the Persians, who are the Iranians, who are the biblical Elamites. It talks about the Hamites, who are so-called Africans, and it makes mention of Turkey as well, the Turkish people. Okay. And so when we know certain characters that are involved in this World War III, when it is that news like this comes out, it raises the eyebrow, right? For sure. Any news regarding Iran, Russia, the state of Israel, America, NATO, European Union, these places especially, you know, take a firm look at it, right? And of course, this is a situation that's pending for more details, but you know, the truth of the matter is, like, will we ever really know what the truth is until such time? We know that Yahweh Shemishai controls all things, but any kind of speculation to be had as to X, Y, and Z of the entire situation, you know, it's all just speculation, right? The Lord could have just taken him out, you know, like directly, you know what I'm saying? Like a direct kind of situation, not to use in something else. Another part of the creation, for example, using Esau, Edom. In this case, it would be the wicked elite of Esau, Edom to orchestrate this situation, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be done through those creatures, right? But the Lord could have just taken him out by way of something not functioning with the plane or something like that. However, the Lord wants to. But and I've mentioned this before, and it's very true. It's like looking forward to the manifestation of these prophecies, and in the interim, having the privilege of seeing Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai's story unfold leading up to these prophecies, right? So we can only see what's going to happen here. But Iran is very important, right? In the scriptures, Iran will in fact be going to war against America and her allies, right? They will be allied with Russia. And when you take a look at what's going on in the world, they are, to me, from my eye, Russia's closest ally, right? Russia will literally come out to the defense of the Elamite people, these Iranians. In 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I think it could be 30 or maybe 4, okay, 30, yes, okay. And it says, also the Carmanians raging in wrath. The Carmanians are the Persians, who are the biblical Elamites. All right, they're known today as Iran, right? Raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And the Assyrians are talking about these Edomites, right? A part of the World War III prophecy is actually that America and her allies will lose, right? In Joel chapter 2 and verse 20, it says that their stink shall come up, right? So they're going to lose over there against Russia and her allies, but it's not a victory for either party, right? It's not a victory for any of them, because it's really it's Edomites versus Edomites, and then it's like one side has the Edomites, and then the other side. Salakio, I am back. Had a bit of a distraction, but I believe I was saying that it's like Edomites on one end, which is the US and NATO. It's all like Edomites versus other Edomites, which are the Russians, and then those Edomites took made alliances with some of the heathen, right? And yeah, man, no one's gonna win at the end of that except for the nation of Israel, and specifically the elect of the nation of Israel, right? Will be the only victors in the at the end of World War III, right? But yeah, man, these things are happening, and I saw this as well, right? I saw this, and from this news station, whatever news, a view of the wreckage of Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi's helicopter at the crash site, right? And it says, and it mentions from routers. It says from routers. I don't know why it says routers here, which is very interesting. Not sure if it's that they got this information from routers, but it says the helicopter that crashed while carrying Iran's president and foreign minister on Sunday did not have its signal system turned on or did not possess such a system, Turkish Transport Minister Abdul Kadir Ural said on Monday. He told reporters that since Iran fell within Turkey's area of responsibility for emergency response, authorities had checked for a signal from the helicopter upon hearing news that it had crashed. So this is very interesting, right? This is a part of it that I haven't read about, that the helicopter was actually moving towards the Turkish airspace, right? That's what it's saying. That he was moving towards the Turkish airspace. So when you're in a certain country's airspace, then they are responsible for, such things. And so that's what it's saying. Did not have its signal system turned on. So when the helicopter went into the Turkish airspace, and the Turkish air system tried to find it, as I'm going to assume that any flying device is supposed to have this, it wasn't turned on. So that is very skeptical. Authorities had checked for a signal from the helicopter upon hearing news that it had crashed. Right, it says Turkey's area of responsibility for emergency response. Authorities had checked for a signal from the helicopter upon hearing news that it had crashed. But unfortunately, we think most likely the signal system was turned off, or that the helicopter did not have that signal system, which it would be weird. Why is it that the helicopter that the Iranian president is traveling in Why would it not have that system? That's weird, right? So anyway, that's why you look at the news and you see what's going on, and it's like, you know I'm reporting it because this is something that adds fuel to the fire. This contributes to what's going on and adds to leading up to that prophecy, right? But of course, developing as usual, and just really an excuse to bring up prophecy, World War III prophecy. It is coming, but before it can come, the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is the market chip, has to be made mandatory worldwide. All right, so with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai, Bashim Kodesh. Shalom.